What's up, family? This is your local OG motherfucking Juggalo here. Now, the first video I dropped, I filmed that a while ago, and the sound was terrible, so I had to refilm it again. And and it was funny. By the time when I started loading it, I got a notification that DC, which I think it was a late notification anyways, I'm not sure. It don't matter, but I got a notification from DC Fago guy. Had posted his, I was like, fresh. So I go check it. I checked out a little bit. I'm gonna watch it fully later, but I don't want to pollute myself with your opinion, which I got the gist of it. It's pretty much what you was saying with the twisted. So, and I cut it off there. Like I said, I didn't want to get too polluted because I wanted to get into it a little bit, but the whole gang thing on that both levels kind of pissed me off a little bit. Like Tech said that he felt threatened. Well, Tech kind of almost threatened all the juggalos in a way. If something happens to me, y'all gonna get fucked up. That's threatening. But it is what it is. That's just how that lifestyle is. So, whatever. So, but my whole theory is because it's something I heard. I don't know where it was. I don't know if Chuck Reeves said it. So I'm not going to quote no one, but I know I heard it was either Chuck or CPN had said something like he was losing his juggalos or something like that. That's what Tech was saying, or something along those lines. Thanks to CPN, but that's neither. And a lot of juggalos were mad at him too. So whatever. I was kind of mad at him, but at the same time, yeah, I let it go. It is what it is. Twisted's more kind of whatever because of how they pretty much their career was built on the back of Psychopathic. Let's just be honest. Yeah, they put in the work, made their CD, yada yada, but there was those years when Twisted, and they had an album, they had the most tasteless album, but they just, like, Psychopathic could have dropped them at any given moment within those 2 years and it would have been justified. But Violent J is a nice guy for the most part. He's so nice to the point where he can't fucking fire a pedophile. Fucker, man. You need to get rid of him. That's fucking some shitty ass shit. I don't give a fuck if you hate me for saying that. It's just whatever. I don't give a fuck who don't like me for saying that. There's fucking many fucking records on this shit. Don't act like you ain't fucking seen them. This is how you look at them online, huh? Yeah. But either way, moving along. So what I believe it was, because like I said, I can't remember who said it. That Tech said something like that, and not only that, I know for a fact it was on, like, I think CPN. He had talked about the whole gang thing. Someone had threatened him. So right there shows him that he's losing the Juggalo community. Not fully, of course, but enough apparently to where it was enough for him to call fucking the person he felt was the culprit. But that's besides the point. So he got that squared away, right? Step one, he'll get the information out to the Juggalos. Now he'll make appearances. Y'all ever pay attention to politics? That's what he's doing. And I don't think it's to pull fucking Magic Ninja and Psychopathic back together. Because Madrox has been 100% clear on that. He don't want to fucking really work with Jay. Jay's too bossy or whatever. But I think they're both the same type of person, you know what I mean? So they clash. They both got to be the leader, That's what it seems like. So, it's pure speculation on the other points. So I'm not going to get into that. But which this is pure speculation too. But it just seems like this is what's going on. Because he went to Detroit. Well, who's big in Detroit? You know, still to this day, ICP. So I mean, it's good. It's a good showing for him again to have ICP in Detroit with him. You know, and then Twisted, that got out. He made sure it got out. I mean, really think about it. He made sure everybody saw that picture. You know, just like he made sure. Well, not yet, but I guarantee you, he will make sure. Well, he don't have to now. Apparently, he watches social media, rather it be YouTube or probably Facebook. So he knows the picture's out. So that's perfect. I just think of it as a big public relations stunt. You don't want to lose his Juggalo class. You know? It's like I said, we're probably damn near still half of his fan base. You don't want that snowball effect to start. And you know, and then the Juggalo March, that shit don't help. And you know, and then fucking CPN making like fucking 4 or 5 videos blasting them. That shit don't help. And that'd be the last thing I'd be doing is praising that motherfucker for real. That's why you had to fucking call him. Because he fucked you up, man. He made fucking juggalos fucking hate you. You know, and I know the whole fucking say he wasn't going to march, and the whole Hot 97 interview probably didn't help a little bit either. But ICP wasn't really hateful about it, so at the same time, they kind of put it out like lovingly, you know. We ain't got no problem with Tech, but we wish he would show more love to the Juggalos. And I think the reason why I say it, not that you don't do it, but they're saying it because he was on a major fucking radio station. That's why I believe they wanted you to show love. It's supposed to be the year of the Juggalo. Even though, let's not get into that. Year of the Juggalo. Yeah, this year you can see fucking sweet ass Carnival Carnage show if you got $250. Year of the Juggalo. Kind of went south on that one there, psychopathic. Excuse me, sorry. But it is what it is. Yeah, interesting day to say the least. And it would be nice to think he's trying to play the peacekeeper, but I don't really think he is. I think he's trying to somewhat be the peacekeeper of himself. I don't think he care. I don't think he necessarily cares if Magic Ninja and Psychopathic are feuding. I don't think he really gives too much shits about that, honestly. But then again, who knows, right? Because Tech's always talking about love this. That's kind of weird for a gangbanger, you know, kind of like a hippie. But I don't know. I guess you got those two sometimes. But you know, you fuck with them, then they ain't hippies no more. But I'm talking about peace and love, not fucking long hair. Yeah, there's a difference. But either way, you know, that's just my thoughts on it. For whatever it's worth. It could be he's trying to be a peacekeeper too, but it's just funny. He wasn't really worried about it until his fan base started taking a hit. You know, until he started getting threats from Juggalos. And then he knew something was wrong, and then he tried something. So, yeah, I try to piece things together, not just one event, and try to fucking go from that. I try to look back a little bit. You know, that's how I get to that theory. It ain't just, I'm not just looking at the last thing and then this concert. You know, now I'm looking at this one and I'm looking at that one. And, you know, that one I know the strange shit. Like he wants to do his own fucking carnival or fucking festival or whatever, like the Gathering. So that's how I come to that possible theory. And Twisted, actually, I forgot about, is doing her own thing coming up. So they might have talked to him to see if he might come perform for them or whatever. I think Fago Lovers or whatever, not fucking DC Fago guy said something like that. Actually, Astronomicon or whatever. Uh, so yeah, it could be that too. But I think I'm telling you, I think Strange Music and Magic Ninjas are gonna hook up to do a gathering. It ain't gonna be this year because that's too short of notice. It's probably gonna be next year or the year after, just depending. You know, maybe I don't know. Like Homeboy said, maybe when it comes to the red ink and all the money that goes into it, he probably might not want to do it. Like fuck, I didn't know. But yeah, just it's an interesting little chain of events, I guess. That to where you can speculate he's the peacekeeper or he's just trying to save face with the juggalos. And that's what it almost seems like a little more because just the events that's transpired. Like I said, he wasn't really worried about all this shit until hell, the Gmo Skeet disc was like what, damn near a week old? Something like that. And it was like he wasn't really worried about it until uh he started getting death threats or whatever, you know. And then he's like, oh shit. Then he figured out possibly why. That's why he contacted CPN. Make sure CPN set the record straight, which he did. He was a good lapdog. He's good boy. Good boy. All your opinions out the fucking drain, right? Good boy. Good boy. That's a good CPN. So he got that together to calm that crowd down, that sub base of Juggalos, in case that's where he was getting the death threats. He showed face with Twisted, but I believe he had a business thing. Then when he came to Columbus, he probably called fucking ICP and asked them, hey, y'all gonna be here? I want to do this, that, or another. And then, you know, boom. Which is awesome, you know, he's being cool with ICP if that's what it is. So that's cool. Like I said, that should give Juggalos at least for that aspect, happy, you know. Because if there is going to be a gathering of Juggalos this year, which there is, they got the tickets and everything, but at least you could probably count on a lot of strange music artists to be there, hopefully. So hey, guess you have to just wait and see. I guess you just have to blindly buy the tickets and hope or something, right? But it is what it is. Be an interesting year, I guess. Much clown love, motherfucker. Look, shit just keeps on getting more interesting. The fuck I tell you. Much clown love.